Alrighty, today we're doing a indicator move. The indicator on the 19 XRT Tiger is kind of an obstacle if you drop the bike. It'll definitely snap off. I've been told they're a couple $100 for the replacement set, but this set we got here includes a new light, location of the indicator with a nifty Union Jack on it, or Union flag, an adapter for the headlight mount. Basically just fits thus. It also includes a couple extra screws for said headlight mount. It needs to be longer than the stock one. This is the stock one from the other side. You can see there are two different sizes there, these two. And some of the parts I've already taken off because I stopped and wanted to make a video. So I've seen a couple other videos on this and it wasn't too inclusive. Just unbolt this, do that, and you're done. This one hopefully will be a little more detailed. The plug that comes out of there is one of these buttons. I already took that out. Can be removed quite easily with a decent sharp pointed flathead. The other screw that came out of there is a Allen screw, bolt, whatever you want to call it, came out of up there. So this plastic now is loose and it's attached at the bottom by a little tiny clip. Not really a clip, it's just more like that guy right there. It goes into that. You can set that aside. The other thing that holds this cover on is a screw back here that I've already loosened. But that requires a 3/16. The Allen keys that I've got, wrenches, whatever you want to call them again. The 5/32, the 3/16 I just mentioned. Do need an 8mm and a 10. The 10 goes on the back of this guy. There's a nut holding that on there. So you can't just unscrew that and hope the indicator comes out. It's not going to work. You have to take this cover off. There's no way around just sort of winging it from back here. I guess you could. There's the 10 up there. I guess you could do this without taking the cover off, but it's not a great big deal to take these covers off. I think that's all it takes to loosen it. There is another screw underneath here I forgot to mention. This guy right here. That's another 3/16 Allen. That one comes with a great big washer because it goes through some body work and traps in place. Underneath here, there's a hole here for no reason anymore. There's a couple of little tabs, little plugs to fit these little tabs into. On the other side, these just pull apart. This just releases the indicator. It's home right now. Careful with plastic. God forbid you have to replace one of those. I don't know what that would cost. So that's all right. On to the next step. There's, yeah, you can see that. 8 up here needs to come off. Now this guy goes away, I'm sure, because we got a replacement that's longer. This is set up for the basically the indicator that's going to go in with the adapter. This is the adapter that came with the kit. An extra screw. There again, I think it's a 5 or 3/16 Allen. The wiring also has a recess to go through. The wiring fits through the little recess to get that nice and snug, but you kind of gotta mash it in there. Now these holes don't line up. Now you're taking the original fitting loose. You gotta pull the, if you've got the lights, auxiliary lights on the bike, you need to move the bracket just a little bit and the little deflector just to get that started. The wiring goes alongside its buddy there from the auxiliary. There it goes. Yeah, just getting those 3 lined up. You got a bracket, deflector, and the adapter you're putting on there. On the other side, there was a little line on the headlight case that you could kind of line this up with, so it would square that up a little bit, but I'm not seeing it on this side. Maybe I'm just going blind. You can kind of level it up. That's pretty solid. Their fixture there is just a 3D printed piece, but man, it's nicely done and it fits really well. So you can follow this other auxiliary. It goes there. There. Now this wiring for the actual indicator side marker, whatever you want to call him. It's got a little LED element. It's got a screw, which is a panhead? No, a countersunk that fits neatly into their 3D printed little piece of plastic. That goes into our expensive side cover. So the 3D printed part you can just kind of push up through there. I think I found that worked on the other side. The little side marker box goes through there. You kind of got to pull through enough so you've got enough so it lays down, because it's got to lay down like that. So make sure you got that. On the inside, you see it kind of gets trapped in the way. It gets trapped in there by the screw. So you put your little screw back in. On the back goes your I think that was a 10. Was that the 10? Yes. It's got a lock washer on it. There we go. The lens is a very expensive little piece, I'm sure. It does the job. Little ember cover. Make sure you get your flag the right way up. There. I think it snaps into place pretty nice. I think I got the flag the right way up. Yeah, I did. I'm not just your average American. Clearly I'm not. I was actually born where Triumph came from originally. And been living in the States most of my life, so as any good sick English person, I collect English vehicles. All right, so our piece is ready to be plugged in now. The plugs are kind of, you can't screw them up. You can't get them, well, this one goes to the top or this one goes to the bottom, whatever, because they're different. These are 2 male fittings. These are 2 female fittings. So you can't go too far wrong. Or you can't go wrong. Again, black goes to black up top here. The red goes to white. At the bottom, same there. You're going to do black. Not the same really at all. What was I thinking? Anyway, this one's green and reddish. And they're not different. The original set, they're different lengths. What comes with the kit is not. They're both the same length, but it doesn't matter a whole lot because there's plenty of play. Now just to double check. Just make sure they work, right? There they go. Let there be light. Brilliant thing about the Triumph having a hazard light. It's very nice. Okay. Now most of the wiring just kind of gets tucked up all by itself because there's plenty of room under there. So we go back under, up here, and we go, what the hell's holding this up? Oh, nothing. You kind of feel it clicks into those 2 little tabs. Everything seems to be okay. Make sure wires aren't getting pinched underneath. They all look good. Push them out of the way. Yeah, nothing. It looks pretty tidy too. I like it. Looks tidy. Beautiful. Pretty good fit. Really good fit. Got with a washer. This one goes back to the bodywork underneath. Now the washer, it can get hung up. It's got a little bit of a stop, shaft, whatever, then the thread. And that one goes back under there. And there it goes, catching on that head, that sleeve. There it goes. And I think the rest of it's just putting stuff back together. Shouldn't be too complicated. The only part that can go wrong is often these little buttons. Little buttons, that's how it comes out because it's got a slide sort of deal. So you push the slide loose again. You squish those back in a little bit. You push it in like that. You've got to hold this out so it has room for this to push in. And once that part pops in, you push that in and it holds it snug. That goes over. This plastic part fits in there that way. What was I saying about being a pessimist? Ah, there it goes. There. It doesn't take much to push that in once it's lined up. It seems to like that. Its little home. So, last one is this guy goes up here, which is awkward. And then you have to take this headlight off. Anyhow, I think I about got it. Probably alright with a short Allen wrench to make sure that's snugged up. But I think that's about it. I shall turn it all on again. Make sure none of my wires got pinched and have to take it apart after all. I think that's sharp. I like it. It's a good look. The guys did a nice job with that kit. I will try and list the kit name somewhere. I think it's about 50 pounds. And have it shipped to the US was not too crazy. I live on the west coast of the US and it wasn't bad. So there you have it. There's a more in-depth. I know it was too long. I'll try and edit it down. But thanks for watching and drive safely.